The market's a beast. It's noisy. It's ruthless. It's this endless game where most people feel lost, stuck, like they're running in circles but never actually getting anywhere. You know that feeling, right? Watching your savings shrink when the market tanks. Or worse, feeling like you're just gambling every time you make a move. The truth is, trying to beat the market on your own feels a lot like fighting a shadow, something you can never quite catch. And it hurts. It's frustrating. You work hard, you save, and somehow the system seems rigged against you. The big players, the hedge funds, the insiders, they always seem to pull ahead while you're left wondering if there's even a way to win. But here's the thing, nobody really tells you. You don't have to play their game. You don't have to blend into the crowd of hopeful amateurs praying for a lucky break. There's a different path, a safer, smarter way to put your money where it truly grows, and that path, it's becoming a limited partner. Yeah, limited partner. The name might sound boring or complex, but what it really means is getting a seat at the table that most people don't even know exists. While everyone else is stuck chasing public stocks that rise and fall like a roller coaster, limited partners step into a world where investments are smarter, quieter, and way more powerful. Imagine this. No more sleepless nights staring at your portfolio that tanks every time the headlines scream disaster. Instead, you're part of opportunities backed by real businesses, startups, real estate, private equity, that aren't at the mercy of daily market swings. This isn't some fairy tale. It's the way the most successful investors have quietly generated wealth for decades. You hear about IPOs, unicorns, venture capital. It's not just for the ultra-rich or the insiders. As a limited partner, you get to tap into it, to ride the waves these big players are creating beneath the surface, while everyone else is busy panicking on Main Street. But it's not just about access, it's about safety. Yeah, that word everyone throws around like it's a guarantee in investing, but usually isn't. When you invest alongside top-tier fund managers as a limited partner, your risk is understood and managed by pros who live and breathe this world every day. These aren't random bets. These are calculated plays in real companies making real moves. They do all the dirty work, vetting deals, managing risks, pushing growth, while you get to watch your investment grow without the chaos and noise that crushes so many solo investors. You might think, but isn't that just throwing my money into someone else's hands? Sure, and that's the beauty of it. It's teamwork, except the kind of team where experts do the grinding so you can stay focused on your vision, your life, your purpose. You're not powerless. You're empowered. You're not guessing. You're strategically positioned. You become part of a private, exclusive club where the game is played by rules that actually reward patience, insight, and boldness. Now here's something almost nobody talks about, the emotional toll of trying to do it all alone. That fear, the anxiety when markets wobble, the self-doubt creeping in every time you second-guess a trade or a move. It wears you down. It makes you small. But stepping into the world of limited partners means you're breaking free from that cycle. You're tapping into something bigger than yourself, a collective strength that lifts you rather than drags you down. You get to quiet the noise in your head because you're no longer alone, and the investment decisions are rooted in deep expertise and experience, not panic or hunches. And let's be real, patience. It's the hardest thing for most people. Everyone wants fast gains, quick flips, instant success. But real wealth, the kind that lasts and grows through ups and downs, it's a slow burn. When you become a limited partner, patience isn't a painful waiting game, it's a power move. Because the funds you're part of don't just chase the bright, shiny thing of the day. They build, they scale, they transform companies and markets. Your returns come from long-term growth, from the kind of compounding that turns good money into life-changing money. I've seen too many people trapped in the endless scroll of market updates, drowning in the endless flood of opinions from every expert on Twitter or YouTube. It's exhausting. It makes you doubt everything. But here's a secret that cuts through all the noise. Limited partner investing is the antidote to that noise. It's calm in the storm. It's the confidence that comes from knowing your money is aligned with real innovation, real businesses, and real people who don't just talk, they execute. And what about control? Some say, I want control over my money. That's natural, but ask yourself, what kind of control are you talking about? Micromanaging trades every hour, tracking endless charts, betting against your own emotional cycles, or real control? The kind that comes from aligning yourself with leaders who have decades of experience, who know the landscape, the pitfalls, and the shortcuts, who can spot an opportunity before it becomes obvious, who can guide your investment through turbulent times without panicking. Limited partner status puts you in the driver's seat of this powerful system. It doesn't mean you hand over the keys and step off. It means you're steering with a team of navigators who've charted these waters many times before. And the roads they take? They're roads less traveled by the herd, not crowded highways filled with reckless drivers. This is about precision, about playing a smarter game, about making your money work for you in ways that public markets never could. But remember, it's not for everyone. This is for those who refuse to settle, for those who know the system doesn't have their back, for the few who dare to break out of the cycle of mediocrity, who see that real gains come from stepping off the beaten path and into something rarer, tougher, but infinitely more rewarding. This is your invitation. No, your calling. To become one of the few who hold the power of the limited partner. To watch as your money grows silently, steadily, and with purpose. To build a future where your wealth isn't a source of stress, but a foundation for freedom, for dreams, for impact. The market might be a beast, but you don't have to wrestle it alone. You can rise above the chaos. You can find safety in boldness, in partnership, in strategy. Becoming a limited partner is the safest, smartest way to put yourself ahead. A way to outperform the market without the heartburn, without the sleepless nights, without the noise. It's your way out of the hamster wheel, into a new realm where money isn't just numbers on a screen, it's potential unleashed. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop waiting for a miracle that never comes? Are you ready to take your place among the few who refuse to be normal? To step into a world where your investments are aligned with purpose, power, and relentless growth? This isn't fantasy. It's not reserved for the elite. It's real. It's here now. And it's waiting for you to claim it. Don't look away. Don't scroll past. This moment might be the one that changes everything. Because when you become a limited partner, you're not just investing money, you're investing in yourself, in your future, and in a way of thinking that no market crash, no headline, and no fear can ever take from you. It's the safest way to not just survive, but to truly outperform and thrive. Are you in?